evening, happy Wednesday, welcome to camp. We are here with more Friday the 13th God Runs. We also have Lorelei here with us. She has been extra knocking things over and causing problems. So I'm going to guess that until she goes and lays down or settles, gonna have a very difficult time getting a real run going, but that really doesn't matter that much, does it? It's all about the journey. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself here, so let's get started. Because these runs take forever. Basically an hour or so of being perfect. And this seed is not great. Well, Chrissy's here, this could be workable. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time before Laura starts taking passive damage. If you start in the bottom middle, I've found that you're better off just cutting through the lake loop. Oh no, we're fine. We're gonna make it with like a second to spare. This is actually really good. No damage for Laura. Percy made it fine. But this is when he starts up here at the top right, that's really good. You can get so many extra path fights. Hey Minty, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hey GamePro, welcome in. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Yeah, Jason doesn't get to meet any of those icons. No Cheech, no Chong, no Willie Nelson. He just gets hit with rocks a bunch of times. That's 2, 3... Alright, there we go. It's very awkward trying to hold the controller around Lorelei right now, but we'll make do. Zelda, stop chewing on that cord. Zelda is chewing on the power cord to my top loader right now. Okay, good. She's walking away. I just had to buy a new one too, because the other one was having some problems. So the one she was chewing on is only like a month and a half old. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, one of my, well, actually both of my wife's cats are also, they love chewing on cords. Lorelei's never cared about cords, but the other cats all have. It's 4. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got, my wife had 2 cats when we met, and I had 2, and they're all still alive. Zelda and Lorelei are, they'll be 20 in July, and Bella and Carly are, I think, 16, maybe 17. I think they're 17. But we've got 4 very old cats in the house. Alright, second tree, and oh, that was close. Almost got zombied. But Chrissy's health bar is full. We're fine. Yeah, like, whenever I take, like, Zelda or Lorelei to the vet, they're always shocked at how, like, for such an old lady, they look so good. And, like, Zelda's got, her kidneys have started to fail. Well, they've started to fail a while ago, and she's got some early stage heart issues. And Lorelei was given 2 years to live about 4 years ago due to kidney failure. And they're just shocked at how good her numbers work every time they do blood work. Like, I mean, yeah, it's progressing, but it's not progressing as much as they'd expect. I mean, I spend $200 a month on prescription kidney food for them, so that stuff definitely works. Hey Dimension X, hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're good, having a good Wednesday. Also welcome in Steven, hope your Wednesday's going well. Thanks for the good luck, enjoy your lurk. Wow, 25. So nice that cats, that they live as long as they do. Hey Giants, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So far, so good, but this is the first run and Lorelai's making it extra difficult already. Would you like to say hi to everybody? And Zelda was just chewing on the power cord. Oh, Zelda, are you coming up too? Are we gonna have double cats here? Looks like there might, hopefully if there's gonna be a cat war, that it doesn't happen when they're on my lap. Zelda's actually, I'm pretty sure, well, not pretty sure, I'm certain that she's deaf, right? That she's deaf, like she can't hear anything. I'll be standing right behind her and she won't notice I'm there unless she sees a shadow or something. Which, I mean, she's almost 20, so... But everything else is, all things considered, doing very well with her, so can't really complain about that. There we go, runaway zombie. A bunch of food from Taco Bell. Hopefully your stomach's doing good with that. There's a certain amount of Taco Bell my stomach can handle before it gets upset. And that number seems to have changed as I'm getting older. What's up? Oh, so they're trying to talk to Zelda because she's protesting in the other room. Because Lorelai isn't leaving. Oh, made in time. Bonus. Missed. Don't step on the reset button. This is what usually when I have a lot of times when she's doing this is when I have a run end. Because I'm sitting there trying to keep her from knocking the top loader on the ground or stepping on the reset button, and I look away and then bad things happen. So we just gotta get to this cabin here. Whoa. She has such a good sense for when things are getting, like, when I really have to focus. Like, she knows exactly when to start getting involved. Alright, we made it. Come over here, Lorelai. Come on. Over here. Oh, is that a really expensive book? GamePro? Here we go. There you are, Lorelai. Alright, she's back over here now. Now we hold the controller awkwardly. Try to do it around the cat, but she's not standing on the reset button. And not trying to push the top loader onto the floor. Because I have to move the top loader for this so I can easily reach out and hit the reset button. You must be to the left. Yep. Gonna have to readjust the controller. My thumb, my D-pad thumb got caught, but like she had a little bit of fur between it. And it almost slipped and I wasn't able to dodge. I mean, if she's gonna do this at some point though, I'd much rather it be now. 1, 2, 3... versus like day 3. Like I had the one from Monday where it was partway through day 3 and I looked over by her and that caused a bunch of problems. Actually, we gotta go this way. Zombie, please pop up. Is he gone already? Yikes. Oh, nope, here he is. Well, we caught him at the tail end. Still better than nothing. Previously, I was running all the way down around the South Forest because I didn't know how to get through here, so this is still better. Almost jumped into him, that would have been bad. Alright, now we can get this last hit on the side. Just gotta watch out because he's gonna pop up. Oh, good. Thank you, zombie. No damage. Didn't get hit by the zombie. 4, 5, 6, 7. Run away, you coward. Okay, we're just gonna wait here just in case there's no buzzer. Okay, he's... Oh, Lorelei, this is not a good time. Alright, we're gonna try to make sure we are on the right side of the screen here. So we can get in a couple extra path fights. Alright, he's in there. No one in that cabin. Now if we can get over here... Alright. Yeah, he, especially like in the South Forest, if I can get someone in that bottom right cabin in the lake loop, I can follow him without a problem, but it's always so hard to judge how far he's moved if you don't get him caught there. Hey Guilty, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hey Dream Warrior, welcome in. Hope your Wednesday's going well. I love that emote. Is that a cat coming out of a box? Hey Yak, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Doing pretty well, just hopefully getting this tonight. Had another very good practice session earlier today. I always try to do a little de-rust on my lunch break when I know I'm going to be doing this. Well, when I hope I'm going to have time to do this at night. Almost didn't work out tonight because of kid things. Oh, there was one on YouTube. That's 4. It looked, I think it like won't let me highlight and increase the size of the emote. Yikes, that was close. So I wasn't sure exactly what it was. Hey Jason, that was just a bad setup. YouTube friends are still good friends. Come on, Lorelei. She can be a very, even when she's just sitting next to the top loader, it can be such a distraction. I laid out her favorite blanket on the bed, so I'm hoping she'll go and lay down. Oh, this seat is garbage. There's not even anyone on B. Nope, not taking this one. The purple and teal, I never really thought of purple and teal as a color combination before, but they work so well together. It's part of me thinks I should break out my front loader for this, just so she can sit on top of the front loader all she wants. But the front loader also has those really bad pins, and I like the top loader more. Chrissy, Debbie, Laura. Okay, this is a perfect seed. We've got the top right covered, so there'll be an instant buzzer there. There'll be an instant buzzer here at Debbie. And then Chrissy is starting right here, so I can just run into the cave loop 50-50. So we will know exactly where he is right away. And he's on the forest route. Which is actually probably better. The cave route is not a great start. You can't get path fights through most of the cave route. Or the cave loop. Yeah, I still feel like this is probably the most misunderstood game on the entire NES. Like, of all 700 whatever games, I don't think there's anyone that's more misunderstood than this. Because once you learn how to play it, It's so
Just
good.
checking.
Everything all right?
Hey, geez,
Two
welcome
corpses,
in.
everything's fine.
Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Thank you so much for the 2 corpses bit. Wait, that wasn't 2 corpses. Was it? Well, thank you very much for the bits. It was 2 corpses, okay. I was sitting there trying to play it through in my head where he puts the, was it the cognac or the whiskey in the different bottles? And my brain is just like, wait, 2 corpses, where was that? Was that in the couch? Or when they're looking into the lounge or whatever the room was? That wasn't the study. Was it the study? What room did they put all the corpses on the couch? I need to watch Clue again. Clearly this is terrible. I can't remember what room that was all in. Study, okay. I should know that off the top of my head. Clearly it's time for a rewatch of Clue and another rewatch of The Princess Bride also. 5, 6, 7. Oh, thanks, Yak. Glad that these are enjoyable. Even though Jason is, tends to be rude. Oh, oh wow, 870. I wonder how many of those were like Famicom or unlicensed. When I had 464, I had a I had a app that would tell me like how many. Well, that app might not also be accurate. I mean, I don't think it included Famicom games either. Oh, nope, that's not what we wanted. I needed to be on the right side of the screen. You gotta go, Chrissy. Oh, he's gone. I had to be on the right... If I was on the right side of the screen there, I probably could have got another 6 or 7 fights here. But now we have to do the walk of shame all the way through the forest to the other side. And now we wait here for him. How many people... That is a very difficult answer. Because I don't know how many people were on the Solaris space station in Jason X. I think it was Solaris. But he caused that space station to blow up. So I credit him with all of those kills. But I think it was like 150 something or 160 something if you don't count all of them. So I think it was in the 150 or 160 range. I've seen a graphic that compared Jason, Michael, and Freddy. Oh, thanks for the good luck, Guilty. Hoping this... Oh, geez, that was close. Yeah, Jason was at the top, though Michael might have technically passed him now because he keeps getting new movies and Friday is just in lawsuit heck. Back up, Jason. There we go. How quickly is he gonna appear here? Alright. Might even be a third battle here. 5, 6, 7. Okay, nope. I was waiting there to see if he'd pop up on the screen. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. 1, 2, 3. We're in. Oh, 143. Okay. So I was a little off then. Lorelai, what are you doing? Lorelai. Yeah, where's their mouth? Where are their mouths? What are they talking from? I don't play Mario 3 much. I prefer Mario 2 to Mario 3. And I could never beat 8-1 without a P-Wing in Mario 3. One thing I think we need to do, we should, like, if Laura's there, they should just go like, Ugh, Laura. 163, almost 20,000 on Solaris. That does seem like 20,000 seems about right. I know a lot of like Halloween fans and everything don't like to count Solaris because they want Michael to have the highest kill count. I prefer Friday to Halloween, so I like Jason's kill count being higher. Lorelei, this is really awkward. I'm basically like, I've got to have my arms like a big bowl right now because of the way she's sitting. It is true, Michael has all the different timelines. I still like the original timeline best. Well, the one that goes... Well, Halloween 4 was great. The rest of the Halloween movies weren't as great. Like, 5 was terrible, 6 was bad. Yikes. Hey, Vegas, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope your Wednesday's going well. That's 5. Alright, we're gonna kill him out. We'll chase him off on the right side of the screen here. Aww. And of course, it's Noodles. Oh, I like that. Tip the scales. I know that's kind of what PGH was looking at. PGH wanted to do like a combined kills thing again. And I love that idea. Seeing, like, trying to even the odds against him. Like, if he had 163, maybe we even beat him by 1. We do 164. But yeah, I love that. Because, I mean, heck, last time alone, PGH had like 80 by himself, more than 80 by himself, I think. Yep, Adrian's killing Jason X. That is my favorite kill in the entire franchise. Hey, Dream Warrior, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I mean, we named our dog after Freddy Krueger, contrary to what my wife says.
Hello, Mommy.
Oh, that's the second one. When he takes Julius's head off was good. I also really like Janessa's kill in Jason X, where she gets sucked out of the grate. Andy's kill in Friday 3 when he was walking on his hands, really good. Sheriff Garrus getting bent in half. Lorelei, hey. Oh, Melissa's just my favorite thing about Melissa's is the lamp that's on top of the TV that she gets thrown through. Who puts a lamp on top of a TV like that? Like, my grandparents had one of those TVs, and the lamp there is like when I used to do we still do have the Halloween verse and Friday the 13th verse Twitter accounts, but that was when the Melissa account was really active. That was always something like her and the Maddie Paulson account would be sitting there arguing back and forth over why Maddie put that lamp on top of a TV. Yeah, it was so funny. Sleeping Bag in 7 is great. I mean, technically, I don't know if I'd count because in Jason X, the two they were VR girls, so they're not like actual people. But him hitting them with like beating one in the sleeping bag with the other in a sleeping bag was just hilarious. But I still count that as two from his body count. Should have been on the right side of the screen there. Nope, we caught up to him. Yeah, Andy's from 3 was great. Yeah, who was that? Was it Ben? Ben or... No, Anita was Demon's girlfriend in 5. What was the other... I want to say, I think his name was Ben? Assuming I'm thinking of the right character, the one that he got killed by the van. Oh, a girl, so that was whoever Ben's girlfriend was, I think. Assuming I'm thinking of the right one. If they were by the van. Lorelei, this is incredibly difficult. Oh boy. Oh geez, I thought I was going up the right side on the lake loop. I didn't realize this was by the cave. Okay, she moved. Kate, that's it, yes. Yeah, this, I think it was, when she was getting sucked up the grate. This sucks on so many levels. Chris Farley, I believe, was from Madison. Hey, Remy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, that emote is awesome. Yeah, I'm guessing that probably was pretty heavy for Kane to have to hold the sleeping bags like that. Chris Farley is one of the best things to come out of Wisconsin. Very proud to be from the same state as him. Alright, let's see. Anyone else in the cave loop? Ugh. Right, maybe they can move. It's still day, they'll be moving every 90 seconds or so. Oh, these fights are usually so much quicker. Lorelei. Lorelei, things are going really well right now again, so let's not do that. She just looks at me and then starts pushing the top loader with her hand, with her face again. Okay, this is fine. We can stop in the cabin and move the cat. Alright, Lorelei, over here. Come on. Oh, Tommy Boy. I should watch that again, but I got after Clue. Tommy Boy is so good. Lorelei. No. Here, come here. Come here. Well, yeah, how would you even hold that if it's all slippery? Yeah, Emma, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, sharing a birthday with Chris Farley is a great day. Yeah, I know I had the one I had that was really good on Monday was basically half playing the game, half moving Lorelei. And then she was sitting there. It was the same thing as she was just doing now. She's sitting on the little side table next to my top loader. Thank you so much for the body's gone cheese bit. The body's gone bits cheese. Much appreciated. I love Clue. How many times have I done that now? And it's I mess up the word in the exact same spot. Is that, I think, is it more than 2? I think it's 3. The body's gone cheese bits. That's just, I don't know, it's like my brain is rewired in the wrong place. Which, I mean, makes perfect sense, but... Oh, jeez. They couldn't have just filled that sleeping bag with, like, a lighter mannequin and then tried to add the blood in, like, on the outside? Oh, biscuits. It's dusk. This is a problem. Okay, Jason. Okay, good. Dusk is a big problem in these runs because it's so much harder to avoid 2 zombies. Alright, get to the second tree. I think this is close to a fight to the death now, though. So he'll go through the cave. He'll come out here. Yep, uh-oh. Okay, good. They both turned around. One more fight after this should do it. Oh no, maybe it's two. Where are you, you coward? Must be to the left. Nope, to the right. Three, 4, 5, 6. One more. Yeah, two more fights. Lorelei. Jason could really just be an aspiring dentist. Like, what's the guy's... Was it Herbie in the Claymation Rudolph movie? Herbie? The elf that wanted to be a dentist? I just remember liking Yukon Cornelius. And the Bumble. Alright, yep. He's running away. So we wait a second here, and we'll finish it in here. Hermie, that was it, okay. Yeah, I know, Beekler said that the MPAA just ruined 7. Like, they cut so much stuff out of that. Alright, here we go. 40 hits. I don't know why I bothered centering myself there. I think it's the fact that I wanted to be I wanted to line up in the middle of the door. My brain doesn't like being off-center. His health bars barely went down. Right, now Lorelei is laying on the bed right now, so now the pressure's on. Right, 14 hits to go. I think that's 6. Yep, 5. Alright, perfect day 1. She thinks... Oh, that was... I wish my kids would be interested in movies like that. Like, that's not fancy enough animation for them. Like that and like the Peanuts Christmas, like Charlie Brown Christmas with the tree and everything, they just have no interest in it. That's not great, but... No, Mark's not gonna stay there. This looks like it could be a rough day too. Got plenty of time. Couldn't catch Jason on a path, so... We're just gonna wait here. Something went wrong with the screen size? Yep, 5 rocks per bar, 4 knives, 3 machetes, 2 axes, and 1 torture pitchfork. Well, that's something Twitch did? I didn't even see that. Granted, I'm looking at the TV and not OBS, but I'm glad it fixed itself. Not surprising that Twitch is being rude. I don't know if I did. I'll have to check that after this.
Hello, Mommy.
Geez, that's the first one. Then there was the second. Let's get something a little more fresh. Yeah, I know, I'm still shocked that my mom let me, I mean, I think I was like 10 or 11 at the time, but she rented the first Friday movie for me. Because I was so into this game. Laura meets Barba. And Barba does some good work there. Ridding the universe of Laura. Alright, so let's see. We've got 4 more cabin fights here. He's going into the forest. Come on, zombie. It took so long. Yikes. Oh! Oh, that is so good.
Bad day. Bad.
I actually found I found a GIF from there. I don't know how familiar anyone here is with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but there's an episode called Hush where everyone loses their voice and no one can talk, and Buffy's trying to say she's gonna kill these things with the wooden stake, and it makes it look like she's doing a much different gesture, and everyone's just staring at her until she pulls a stake out of her backpack. And I saw that a couple days ago, and I could not stop laughing. That was another show I loved. It. Well, actually, I rewatched it not too long ago, and I still think it holds up. This is 2 cabin fights already. That is bad. Yeah, I think part 9, it started out so good. Like the Agent Marcus stuff in part 9 was just that whole thing was awesome, where they lay the trap for Jason and then they blow him up, and then after that it's just not as good. Oh, you found it? It's like the whole thing. Giles, Xander, Willow, they're all just giving her this look. And my wife has no interest in that show, but I showed her that GIF and she thought that was funny. Okay, we're gonna play this through. This is on day 2. I got completely baited. Did not wait for him to start throwing his axe before jumping over his head. That's on me. The key is to wait until he's throwing the axe, because then he's stuck in his attack animation and he can't back up. But if you start moving to the left too early, then he'll move back and you'll jump right into him like I did there. So that's exactly why that happened. The nice thing about day 3 is that really doesn't happen because he just moves so much faster. Almost landed on a zombie. There we go, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. You gotta be so... Day 2 is... to me at least, day 2 is harder than day 3 at this point now. Just because day 2... His speed is so consistent on day 3 for the most part. And like, I don't get the backups anymore on day 3, but day 2 is, so much of a bigger problem. Okay, good. Got a zombie here just in case. He didn't show up. Jeez, he moved fast. This 3 cabin fights already. Holding his breath does make sense. I always assumed it was just purple. I like to say purple because he gets hit with so many rocks. And his body is one giant bruise. Alright, there we go. Nice and slow. So that is 3 cabin fights already. And it's gonna be 4. So it's already gonna be dusk by the time he gets around to the kids again. Oh, that's horrible. Grimace and the Hamburglar were my 2 big, by far my favorite McDonald's characters. Grimace and the Hamburglar. Okay, why did I just do a Jason hug? What was I... Why? I don't think I've jumped into his shoulder like that in weeks. That was horrible. Beep, beep. Let's say if it was Mark, I'd switch to Mark there. A Grimace sprite? I'll have to look for that one. Or is that just like a custom sprite? Is it not with the is it in the drop down on the website, or is it one that you like, one of the ones you manually add in? Because Grimace would be a great sprite. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind sending that to me, that would be awesome, and I will definitely be using that next time I have to re-roll all my Link to the Past seeds. Because I don't have it telling me, even though it's like big key shuffle, I forgot to have it telling me what big key I pick up goes to what dungeon, so I always have to sit there and look at the menu to see what that big key was for. See, that's how you do it. You jump over his head. You don't jump into his shoulder. Okay, there we go. Now he finally backed off. Oh, thank you. Yikes. I did not expect him to show up right away again there. I mean, that's good. I want more path fights. Can still get the no-hitter on day 3. Bring the sum of best down to 0. Because currently sum of best is at 1. And PB is 2. And that 2-hitter was just... I can't remember specifically what I screwed up, but it was one fight I got hit twice in. I think it was because I was leaving I was going into a different screen and he was there right away and you can't get set. And I started dodging with the wrong pattern. That is what you don't want. If you're running to the right and he stops to throw the axe, that is big trouble. Oh geez, Chrissy's dead. If he backs away and throws an axe, you've got so much time, but if he stops to throw the axe, what happened there is basically what happens. You run right into him. Wait. Uh-oh. I have no idea. I think down there will take me to the lake. I think. I really want to switch to Mark right now, though, as much as I don't like Mark. I also don't want Chrissy to die. Because if Chrissy dies, then I'm just going to reset. Okay, it's gonna be dusk now, but... for the sake of Chrissy not dying, it had to be done. Really nice Buddy Crow. If my kids wanted to play this game, I'd have no problem with that. It's not exactly, like, it's not super violent or anything. There's no blood. And they both, I mean, they have no idea who Jason really is other than a guy that I wear masks for on Halloween. Like, I got pictures of me wearing my PVC mask, my oldest daughter, who was probably 6 at the time, wearing one of my foam ones, and then holding a fake machete, and then my youngest daughter was about 2, and she didn't want to wear the mask, but she was very confused, like she was holding the machete like this in her hands and kind of giving it a weird look. The kids in the lake cabin, not only should they run for it, but someone should call their parents. Alright, stop. Mark is so bad at slowing down. That was the forest. We go to the cave route. And hope we caught him here. Doesn't look like I did. Is he not on the cave route? I did just go through the forest. Where is he? Okay, here he is, finally. And that was such a waste of good path fights. 3, 4... 3... Had to make a judgment call there and do that jump over. There we go. Almost jumped into the zombie, that would have been great. Now we wait at the 3rd tree. And hope these zombies stay... Yep, there we go. And they stay together, which is important. Because if they split, then you're trying to jump between them, and sometimes one of them will turn around and you'll just have no space. Alright, get to the 4th tree and turn. Perfect. That's how you do it right there. Right, we almost got this day, though. Can you imagine having, like, traps in the cabins? Jason walks in. It's like the 2017 game. He walks in, steps on a bear trap. Chad's wearing a Speedo, doing that really mocking dance at him. Jason starts to rage. I miss the 2017 game. I mean, we do have Kevin versus Laura. At least in The Misadventures of Laura. We're gonna need a little more space here, Jason. Oh, that's a fight to the death. I'm glad I had enough room there. Wait, no, it's not. My count was just off. Now we're at a fight to the death. we're actually going to do this outside. $40 hits total. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's the wrong way, Mark. I think that's 18, maybe. If this was still perfect, I'd be a little less aggressive here with hitting him 3 times. Like, some of these jumps I'm not really giving myself a lot of time for. It just happens to be working out. Hey Gordon, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Almost said Monday. Alright, so where's our layout here? Where was I? Outside of the big cabin. Okay. Oh, that's just lovely. This is horrible. Neither Mark and Chrissy are both not anywhere near where I need them. Just gotta hope I can get over here close enough. Okay, I think, oh boy, that's gonna be tight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, we're fine. They'll pop up at 43, just like that. But I made it just in time. Now he's gonna be on the forest route. Let's go for the perfect day 3 here. Get that sum of best down to 0. We have Chrissy, so the proper counselor is being used right now. Mark and the lake is basically asking for a hitless run to end. He gets way too much momentum. Jason had a couple of Red Bulls. It's going a little bit nuts. Come on. That was close. Alright, we're gonna just have to run. Alright, caught him here. Very nice. Four. 5. 6, 7. Nope, we weren't fast enough there. Alright, well, we'll just wait for him here. We'll skip that other one. Got him. 4. 5. And we want to end this on the right side of the screen, even though that means I'm going to be running to the right. Let's give ourselves a little more space. See there, if he throws the axe if he runs onto the screen and throws the axe there, you're in so much trouble. You've got like an 1/8 of a second to get out of the way. But if he backs up, it's free. Hey Mirig, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I think this is it for the pass. Yep. Thank you, zombie. Oh, it's not even there. Alright, so we're gonna wait right here. Four. 5. We want to be on the right side of the screen again so we can catch up to him quicker. So there again, if this was still perfect, there'd be luck that I'd need for this. Because if you get that one where he stops and throws the axe right away, and you're running to the right, that's like a head-on collision. Only it's not cars, it's my face and an axe. Jason's Taco Bell order. It's hard to say, like, I don't even know what he ate all those years when he was living in the forest. Like, could they use squirrel or something like that? Oh. Okay, 2 more. Where are we? Okay. We are following into the North Forest. And to start that, we have to get way over here. Yikes. Nice try, zombie. 3. We have lots of nice path fights here. Whoops. That's okay, we can hit him twice. You gotta make sure you're on the right side of the screen, though, for this, too. Because he moves so fast in this area that if you're not on the right, he's gonna run off and you're gonna miss him in the forest. Thank you. Need a zombie to let me know when he's coming so I can get set. Got him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I wasn't fast enough. Yes, I was. Well, no, I should have caught him on the path again, but before the forest. Five, 6, 7. Alright, now we wait right here. I wonder if Jason could get rabies. Well, I'm assuming he could. It would make sense logically. But I wonder what it, like, would it make him more aggressive, or would it really not change much? That's what you have to be careful of. When you're doing a screen transition there. Like when you're showing up on a new screen, you have to be ready because you've got no time if he stops to throw that axe. No time at all. I mean, I could just try to route those out. Just to be extra cautious, like try to route out any extra fights. That was just me jumping poorly. Like route out anything where there's a chance of that happening. But then you have to deal with more zombies. Because you've only got a limited number of times you can enter and leave a cabin. So it's kind of a pick your poison thing. Three. What is it, Zelda? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I actually got a choose your own adventure book that's like for surviving a horror movie. I should really read through that one of these times. Where like your character is the final girl or potential final girl, and your decisions determine whether or not they're the final girl or like what part of the movie they're a victim in. Now you throw the rock, Chrissy. Yeah, you don't want to run off by yourself in a horror movie. And you don't say, I'll be right back. And Randy laid out those rules pretty good in Scream. Oh boy, where are we? We're going to the cave. 1, 2, 3. How did I not bump into the zombie there? See, that's what we want. If you're doing a screen transition and he pops up and he backs up before he throws the axe, you're good. Fight is basically free. It's the ones where he stops to throw the axe that are a problem. Alright, so he's in that cabin. Like that. But if you can get set, then you can do what I just did there. And you can break him out of the bad pattern into the good pattern. So that's really the key to that. How many times do you get the bad pattern when he shows up, and when does it happen? If it happens when you've got a zombie on the screen and you can still prep for it, perfect. But if it happens when you're doing a screen transition, or you're running to the right and you think he's too far along and he's really not, that's more on you though, not on him. Zombies, please. Thank you. Three, 4, 5, 6. I think he's probably... Wait, how close was he to fight to the death? I want to say he was around maybe half last time I was in a cabin. And no buzzer, so he's not gonna attack anyone over here. And well, in that cabin, but he'll be right here. 3, 4, 5. I gotta be ready. See there, I was watching for it. And I still did not get the chance to get him out of the bad pattern, though. I was just able to dodge the initial one. So not a great day 3, but... Still want to finish this out. I like to at least finish one per night, even if it's like I think it's a 7 or 8 hitter right now. I suppose if he does run into Laura, we could just let him kill her. At this point, there's no sense keeping her alive. Oh boy. Okay, still made it in time. Hey Clyde, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. It's Laura, though. Laura doesn't really even count. Any other counselor we work with, but for Laura, eh. Okay, this is a fight to the death. So if all goes well, I think this was 7, so definitely not the perfection, but 7 is still really solid. Especially considering how many times I kept getting hit with backups on day 2. But like this pattern, this is so much easier than day 2 is. Once you get into the fight and you get through that initial part where he runs on the screen, this is so easy. You just jump away from him once he starts throwing his axe and he's stuck in his attack animation. You go over his head. I say it's so easy and then I do that. Don't listen to me. Clearly I spoke too soon. At least this wasn't the run, though. Losing it here, like halfway through the fight to the death, would have been heartbreaking. I mean, not as bad as Slack losing his Flawless Z2 on the last hit of Dark Link. That was just horrible. And that run's even, this is like an hour-long run or so, maybe, I'm guessing closer to an hour than 45 minutes. But the Hitless Z2, I think, was closer to 2 hours. There we go. But Slack did get damageless Battletoads today. Let's see, yeah, probably about an hour then with the reset. Thanks for the GGs, Clyde. Chris? Alright, what time is it? 9:06. I'm gonna go for another one. Not gonna have much time before it just gets played out the whole way, but it's still early enough. Thanks for the GGs, Ness. And welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Okay, George, that's a good location. Paul, perfect. Oh, Chrissy by the cave. That's actually really not good at all. Okay, we're gonna take this and hope for an instant buzzer. Instant buzzer. Yes! I was just about to reset too, because there was no instant buzzer. Well, now the run is, now we've actually got a run here, so I gotta keep this going. Well, you share a name with the counselor we actually like. If Paul starts in this cabin on any percent, and you get the right seed, well, actually, you know you have the right seed when Paul's in this cabin. Which is why we like Paul. If you see Paul, you're happy. If you see Laura, you're sad. One, 2, 3, 4. I didn't throw another rock. We don't see Laura right now, but we can do this again.
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her.
Justice. Okay, good. So he's going straight through now. Klaus equals not quite Jason? Because Jason wouldn't hurt the kids. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Want to make sure we're on the right side of the screen for this. That was close. Zombies. Okay, we gotta get over here. Cheat a little bit more off to this side. Oh geez, the zombie's just strolling right through. Two. Okay, good, he backed off. 6, 7, that should, yep, that was close enough to follow. 6, 7, and we turn. Got him. If you can time this right and stay on his tail for this section, you can get so many extra fights in. There, I'm gonna get a little more extra space while he's running off because he was so far on the other side of the screen. Now that's a little risky there, because he's got a really weird pattern he gets into sometimes. Where he ends up like throwing an axe right when you jump over his head and it hits your back before you can really jump again. I need a zombie, please. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're good. We're gonna wait right here. Turn around, zombie. No, don't do that when I'm jumping. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so he's in there. He skips that cabin. Should be able to get a second fight before he gets to the dock here. Yep. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought that was more health. Oh, she was doing a little dance, kind of stretching up and down, lunges. Okay, so this is only the second cabin fight, so that's actually not too bad. And now he goes to the cave. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Even though I almost jumped on that axe. Alright, I want to be on the right side of the screen here just in case. Oh, didn't matter, there was someone here anyway. Alright, so this is cabin fight number 3. He's still got so much health, though. Anyone else on the cave route? Alright, this is good. George will probably still be in the bottom left cabin. But I think we'll be fine here. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Zombie, please. Thank you. I really like the zombie being there so I don't run into him. I can at least get set. That was 3. I threw in the wrong direction. 4, 5, 6. Zombies, thank you. Yeah, it's like when his iframes thankfully aren't that aggressive, but he stops taking damage when the screen starts to lag as he's turning around. So you can get in 9 hits with the rocks pretty easily, but when the screen does that, he can't take damage on any extra hits. So unfortunately, like, if you could get 10 hits in with just rocks on a path fight and have them all count, it would be incredible. But unfortunately, the game doesn't work like that. I will definitely finish out this day on the cave route before he gets too close to the kids. Nope. Got him. Yeah, Jason doesn't want to get stoned. He's just running away. He's doing what all the anti-drug PSAs said to do. Well, I guess he probably wouldn't say no because he doesn't really talk. 4, 5, 6, 7. Four. You can't catch it. He goes to the left in the cave here, but you can't really get any path fights between there and here. So we go and we wait by the 3rd tree. One. Gonna have to be careful here because he might be getting close to that fight to the death. Not yet. Then we run to the 4th tree. Five. Alright, this is our fight to the death. Oh boy. Jason, you really need to back away. Give me some space here. There we go, that's better. Come on. There we go. Perfect day 1 again. We will play this one out now. Oh yeah, from Jason Takes Manhattan. Originally that was supposed to be a dog, but Kane Hodder was like, I'm not kicking a dog. Well, that sucks. Missing out on so many path fights here. This is going to be another really rough day 2 setup. Not much I can do about that either. Actually, I might end up with a second cabin entry here, because a crow is gonna pop up. Oh, that I should have waited by the dock until Jason attacked. That was really dumb. Because now I'm basically guaranteeing we're gonna hit dusk. Oh, that was so stupid. Like, I wonder how many, like, berries or some kind of, like raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, something that was generally a little healthier was just sitting there for Jason to eat. Or was he eating primarily, like, garbage and small animals? Was he going into Hockett's department store, getting some powdered donuts? I do not like... This is 2 cabin entries now. This is really bad. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Can we catch him here? Okay, good. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should not be doing it this way. Actually, that worked out really well. No, it didn't. No, Jason, I need a zombie. Okay, that worked. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, zombie, please. Thank you. I don't know what I was thinking there. Like, I thought he had stopped to throw the axe, and he didn't. And then I tried to do an emergency jump to save it, and that was just... That was really bad on so many levels. And then that was too. See there though, dodged the instant axe throw. That's worth something. Jeez, he's barely got any health gone. Oh, that's true. I'm guessing, like, you've got the other counselors there, and they could have been blaming each other for stealing food, when really Jason's sneaking in there when everyone's gone and, like, taking all their canned goods and bread and marshmallows. Jason's making s'mores. That was 5. Got him. Oh geez, we're going up. All right, we're going back through around the lake again. See if we can run up the score a little bit over here, though. Zombies running straight through again. I almost did this. Oh, no. I was sitting there thinking about how I almost screwed up the same way I did the first hit, and then I didn't wait for him to throw his axe, and I got hit with the backup. Day 2. Should be harder than day 3. I mean, should be easier than day 3, but it's not. That's definitely worth a big old biscuits. How did I miss that one? Well, I mean, how did I miss the axe? Now that one I definitely should have got hit by. We're gonna have to get the next hit when we're on the far right side of the screen, give him longer to travel. And we run again. That's what we need, a nice quick batch of fights here. See, that was what I've been calling the doomsday pattern on day 3. What he just did there, and managed to get through it on day 2 just fine. Yikes. Thank you for backing away, Jason. That was a big help. Seven. What? Oh, I was too late. I was trying to be extra aggressive and time that perfectly so I could get this fight, and I guess I technically did get this extra fight, but I also got an axe in the face for my troubles. Probably gonna want to switch to Mark soon. Oh, Jason's definitely constipated. I'm guessing there aren't enough berries to give him a proper amount of fiber. Though he probably doesn't eat a lot of... Well, I guess... Depending on what animals he'd be eating out there, maybe they're not, like, super fatty. He probably doesn't get a whole lot of dairy. Alright, I'm not going to go into that cabin to check for Mark, because it's already so close to dusk. Really lucky I didn't get a backup there. I shouldn't have tried to get this extra fight. Okay, this could still work. One. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Okay, you're gonna have to go, Mark. Okay, made it. Whew. That's true, there probably were a lot of fish. Can you imagine Jason bringing a girlfriend home to Pamela? I feel like Pamela would not think anyone, like, no one he brought home would be good enough for her. I mean, yeah, I could see Jason, like, having a makeshift spear or something like that and go in fishing in the lake that way. I have no idea if he knows how to make a fire or anything like that. Ugh, dusk. At least the Buddy Crow was perfectly placed there. Uh-oh, which direction is he? That was the forest, so I think we're going to the cave. Let's stand here and see. Yep, to the cave. need to get the 7th hit on the far right side. That's gonna... that's the second time that's happened. I've turned a little bit late to try to get that extra hit in, and he's already been in his throwing animation before he ran away. I think Chrissy, with Chrissy's better throwing arm, she might have been able to time that. But I still shouldn't have risked it. I should have just jumped and did the extra pass. Alright. Can still try to get that perfect day 3. Alright, that's what I was trying to do. Leave from the far right side of the screen. And we'll get another one right here. What? I must have screwed up my jump there. I didn't feel like that one was mistimed, but the only thing that could have happened is I jumped too early. Whereas I didn't wait for him to get in his throwing animation, so he was stuck before I actually tried to jump over his head. I gotta be careful for the instant throw. Got it. Or I can hear Lorelei snoring. It's adorable. Assuming he doesn't attack anyone here, we will wait at the 3rd tree. Try to avoid these stupid zombies. There we go. I gotta stop doing that 3rd hit. Just hit him twice when you get to the corner. Don't try to do 3 when you're with Mark. I'm bringing that on myself by trying to be too aggressive. Oh geez, this is a fight to the death. I was expecting to run off there. This is so much quicker if I can do 3 though. Do 3 and... oh, what was that? 1, 2, 3... Nope, that's the wrong direction. I hate day 2. That was really dumb, stopping to throw that one and then hope. Sometimes he'll throw an axe right away if you hit him like that, but it's stupidly aggressive. Yeah, Klaus was not cooperating at all. Oh, Carrie and I wonder if Pamela would approve of Carrie. Well, end of the movie Carrie. I feel like if she was gonna approve of anyone, that might be it. Okay. So this is a good spot for Chrissy. We'll just drop her right here. Alright, perfect day 3 incoming. I was gonna say, where is he? 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. That was close. I shouldn't have I should have done the 1 and dodged instead of trying to mash that down. Three, 4, 5. Be as far as possible on this side, scroll the screen a little bit, and we're ready for him. 2. Now we want to end this battle on the right. 4. That worked out really well. He did get in his rage pattern, but was knocked out of it. Got him again. Uh-oh. Nope. Stuck in the corner. Got a little too cocky after that last one. And jump. Three, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, and stop. 1, 2, 3, and we stop again. I don't think he reacts differently to any other counselors. I could ask Grossi about that to see if he's seen anything in the code. But like these, I've had the same things happen with both Mark and Chrissy. I've never tried it with anyone else because the other counselors can't do hitless path fights. But that would be, it's definitely something, like, if there's something I could, if, like, and some extra knowledge I could have on ways to manipulate him, I'm always for learning more about this. I want to know everything there is possible to know about this game. Hey, Lorelei. Ooh. Perfect. This is the one time we want to see a cabin fight, because if he stops here, you can get a really nice run of fights in the South Forest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we go to the left, and he'll be there right when we get into the South Forest. Well, a little bit after. Oh, I got there quicker than I thought. 3, 4, 5. Want to end this on the right. I'll put this path on the right side of the screen and wait again. Oh geez, I threw in the wrong direction. Gonna have to do an extra pass now. I was trying to do 6, 7, then get right to this path down. What? I thought I had set that up so he wouldn't do the third battle. Oh boy. That is the worst thing you can possibly do, is to have him appear when you're running to the left. And then I panicked and forgot, like my brain completely forgot how to break him out of that pattern. So I just started doing these non-manipulating jumps. That was horrible. I think I must have been too far to the right or something there. Actually, no, it was the first battle. I got the second one because I had manipulated the screen on the first fight so I could get to the second one quicker, but by getting to the second one quicker, I actually gave myself a third fight, so I have to let him go on that first one. Because you only want 2 fights there. You don't want to get the third one, because if you get the third one, the odds of that snowball fight there, where I got hit 3 times, getting Jason to appear on the screen and having that fight is so much more likely. So that's really good knowledge. I'm glad that happened now and it didn't happen in a run that was still perfect into day 3. So now, like, I've learned something here. I've learned another thing, another path manipulation to do. And the more of those I can figure out and the more ways I have to take out bad things from happening, the better. Okay, I just heard a really weird sound from off to the right here. I'm not hearing it anymore, though. I thought maybe I've got some live traps down here for mice. They're kind of like little plastic versions of those big rabbit traps people have outside. And I thought I heard something. Like, you can tell when there's a mouse in one of them because it'll kind of click as they move around. It'll click against the wall. And I thought I heard that. Actually, I think I just heard it again. I'm gonna have to check that trap after I'm done. If there is a mouse in there, it's better that I get it now than in the middle of the night, because we have a river not too far from here, and I drive them to the other side of the river, and then there's a forest at a public park. And I release them into that forest that way, because I think they can find your house from like 2 miles away, but they can't cross the river. And there's a nice forest there, lots of stuff, like they won't have a problem finding food or building a new house or anything like that. And it definitely beats Zelda dropping a dead one on my foot, which has happened before. Yeah, that's, I like to call, like, I've called that pattern, like, the movement when he does that, it's, sometimes I call it Super Rage, sometimes it's Doomsday, but no matter what, it's just, you don't want it. 2, 3... I should have checked where Mark was. Hey, Lorelei. Okay, we're gonna get this fight when we're on this side of the end it when we're on this side. Hey, sweetie. Just don't step on the reset button, because then it would just be bedtime. Well, that's actually probably what she wants. Lorelei. Alright, I'm gonna get up to the next battle spot. Son of a biscuit. I wasn't serious, Lorelei. Come here, sweetie. Come here, it's okay. The run was dead anyway. That's okay. It's uncanny. Her foot is like a magnet to the reset button. And maybe you do have a psychic connection to her. Well, I don't want to end it like that though, Laura. Let's just do I'll try to do just like a standard perfect game here. Oh, perfect seed. Perfect spot for Chrissy. So I'll just try to do a normal perfect game. A normal low hit run, but I'll actually get the torch this time. Yeah, I definitely prefer her just stepping on something versus leaving a surprise. Definitely have no interest in seeing a surprise. I didn't look at the rest of the seed. I have no idea where he could be. Like, I should have looked at the counselor layout so I'd have a better idea. Unfortunately, we're going to want to pass this to Mark now. He's down there. Okay, so Jason is going through the forest. The north should be going through the North Forest. Wait, what? I don't want him to appear right away, but... Oh, there he is. See, Mark's terrible throwing arm means that I could not hit Jason in the back as he ran away with Chrissy. That's 8 hits. You get an extra full bar of his health gone right there, possibly 2 more. But Mark's weak throwing arm can't do anything. I mean, that's better than my superpower, Atma. My superpower is I can make any light, any stoplight, turn yellow when I get about 50 feet from it. Like, it's to the point, that's hit the point where the kids, like, start laughing whenever it happens. Like, Dad, your superpower. Let's see, so I think he's going to the cave next. See, the reason we gave the torch to Noodle Arm Mark is because he hasn't started spawning items yet. And if you're trying to do path fights, you do not want items spawning. Because then you get a knife spawn, not only are you fighting Jason, you're trying to avoid the knife. Alright, that's good. So you've got to dodge Jason and hope that you don't jump into a knife, or the knife spawns in a place that's relatively nice, where it's not in a really bad spot on the screen. Like, in the middle is good, because you're not going to be jumping in the middle as much, or ideally right off on the edge. Because the middle, you could still have to jump in the middle a bunch of times. Yeah, I spend so much time sitting at red lights, it's ridiculous. Okay, good. Got him here. Gonna throw it on the ground and let him run through it. Alright, so that's still perfect through day 1. With torches. We'll see if I end up taking a hit here, we'll let Laura die. Okay, so he was right there. Alright, he's gonna be hitting Debbie. This one I'm not worried about cabin fights. Because we only need 4 battles per day instead of like 25. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Boom. I would not want to be a pair of sweatpants involved in an exercise routine. That sounds horrible. 1. What was I doing? Why am I doing that? That is a terrible setup. All right. 3, 4. I should have a timer up when I'm doing this. I mean, I don't think this is gonna be... This would be like a new world record run. Just based off of how long I had to wait for him to show up the first time. But my record for this category is 923. Why? I did it again. Why? Why am I doing that? And I'm trying to throw the... Oh, that's right. I shouldn't be throwing the torch on the ground in this. Because him hitting the torch, I found that... I mean, maybe it's just a coincidence when I do that. But it seems like he'll stop and throw the axe a lot more if you throw the torch on the ground. There we go, day 2. A pocket dimension would be pretty cool. Why? Horrible, Mark. Horrible place for you to start. Why would you do this? I don't know exactly where he is, so I'm just gonna have to wait here. Lorelei. What are you doing? He can't be through already, can he? There we go. Now I'm hearing weird sounds from the other room. Oh no, I think that's just Zelda in the litter box. We're fine. With Mark here and the torch, I probably shouldn't be doing the 2 throws. His throwing arm is just too bad. Oh boy, here we go. 1, 2... Trying to slow Mark down on the lake is so bad. His momentum is just awful. Well, thanks for stopping by, Atma. Hope you have a great night. Get a good night's sleep. Watch out for Laura. Don't want to have a dream about her. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got him. I wonder if angry as a horn. I'd like to see Jason versus bees. Oh boy. 1, 2, and we're just gonna slow down. I don't want this to be a cabin fight to the death. Darn it, George. I mean, I could kick him out and try to do it on the path, but... I mean, this is a lot safer than a path fight. I didn't throw that one. More. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Torch perfect game. And I'm really glad that I can apparently just grab the torch and do a perfect game. Like it's nothing at this point. Thanks for the GGs, Chris. The sweater can be worn by either, but I think the reason it's easier to play it, like, I mean, technically Laura is faster than George and Paul, but Chrissy is just the best overall counselor, and it's not even close. Like, I always picked Chrissy as a kid. Mark was my backup, and then Laura was just kind of the tertiary. Thanks for the GG, Shredder. Remy? But yeah, I'm being able to pick up the game like that and do a perfect game with the torch is going to come in handy. I'm not going to go into why, but that's something to stay tuned for. Oh, hey, Jack and Chrissy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Thank you very much. And let's see, 10. Oh, that actually was perfect timing. 10 o'clock, I gotta get up for work at 4:30. So I suppose we will call it here for the night. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe. Get a good night's sleep. We'll not be back tomorrow. Hoping to be back on Friday with the randomizer. Don't know exactly if that's going to work yet. A lot of it'll depend on the kids. But Saturday night they've got their cheer. They've got cheer, their showcase, and then we're done with cheer for a little while. But my oldest daughter has her middle school dance team, and that starts next Monday. But hoping Friday and/or Sunday for this weekend. Not sure if that'll work, but we'll give it a go. Yeah. What's the guest shredder? I mean, I can't really say, it's not my place to say if it's right. If you guess it right, but not a competition. There was talk of doing another knockout tournament for this on Friday the 13th, but it sounds like we're gonna do like a community kill Jason a bunch of times fest. Still all in the works though, but I'll go over that more once we have more things set up or squared away. That's not till June, so we still got plenty of time with that though. But yeah, thanks again everyone. We will hopefully see you again Friday or Sunday, or maybe both, depending. Lorelai, don't step on the reset button again. She is trying to do it. She's trying to reset me again, and now she's just looking at me like I'm crazy. But yeah, thanks again, everyone, and we will hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on Twitch, we've got the